Thank you. Thank you, Chimwemwe. First, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Olem Sungama, as well as the PS of Minister, or the PS rather of Ministry of Youth and Sports, Oliver Kubambe, the CEO of TNM, the Chief Channels Officer of TNM, the members of the press, my fellow colleagues from TNM, the youth stars of Malawi, ladies and gentlemen. As we've heard from our colleague Chimwemwe, tonight is a night of celebration. Tonight, it's a night where we've got a lot of things for us to celebrate for. And my humble duty tonight is to mainly celebrate around the young talent that we have among us tonight. These are young, youth, ambitious, driven, passionate, patriotic, young people that have defied the odds. These are young men that most of them are under the age of 22, male and female. They are skilled and talented in different things. And tonight, we're here to celebrate their journey, the successes they have achieved so far, and the successes we believe they'll achieve going forward. And we as TNM want to enable them, true to our vision and our purpose of connecting society, creating possibilities, and enabling people to realize their full potential. We as a local brand, we strongly believe people that will see tonight, they've got different stories. They come from different backgrounds. And as I spent time talking to most of them, they're as ordinary as many of us, as many of you out there. But they have managed to distinguish themselves. And why are we involved in working with these young men? As part of the TNM Youth Stars of Malawi, we want to inspire more young Malawians to be ambitious, to be disciplined, and to defy the odds, to help as part of the transformation of this country. There are 7 individuals who will run a video that will basically take us through who these individuals are, what inspired them, where do they come from, what backgrounds do they have. Of course, I think we need to start with the youth, or the star that most of you already know is of TNM, and this is Eli. He's a young man who has really inspired most of us, including myself, to see that it is possible for someone to change the odds. And I believe there's so many young men out there that can also do the same. And when I was chatting with him, his story is not so different from most of you. He's a man who's got passion. He just has a drive to make things happen, to start and close things. That's his biggest strength. He's young, but he's able to close things. Most of us, I know we've got ambitions, dreams, but maybe we haven't been able to do anything. And I also had a chance to talk to another youth star that we have among us tonight. She's young, driven, ambitious. Her name is Tamanda. And Tamanda is a poet. You see the video that would tell her story, but I just want to take you through who these individuals are. She is a poet. She's got ambitions to write books, to come up with our own documentaries. And I believe there's so many young people out there that when they see Tamanda tonight, they'll be inspired also to pursue their dreams. And we also have got a lady by the name of Amaka, who also has managed to distinguish herself. And her ambition is to music. She wants to study music, and she wants to open a music company. And I think we need more of that. And I believe there's so many young people out there that also want to pursue music. Another youth star that we want to unveil tonight, that most of you will also see from the documentary, which you see even on our social media and digital platforms, is Alex. Alex is a guy that plays violin. To be honest, I was shocked when I met him to know that in Malawi we've got someone that can play a violin. These are instruments that most of us think are only played by people in the West. But this young man has got even a group that he works with of 4 people that play violin. Others more experienced, others that he's mentoring. Very impressive, and something that actually is extraordinary. But if you talk and see these individuals are just ordinary young men that are trying and pushing and not accepting the reality as it is. And at the same time, we'll also see another young man who most of you, I believe, you know already, and his name is Haji. Haji is a captain of Malawi, and I believe most of us are football fans. We know just from the victory he had yesterday. This is a young man who is also distinguishing himself in that field. He's a captain at such a young age. His passion is football, it's soccer. And in Malawi, in most villages, in most communities, our number 1 entertainment is actually soccer. And I believe when you look at Haji and when you hear his story, he's going to inspire you that it is indeed possible. Ndizoteka. And another youth star that we're seeing tonight, her name is Palitso. She is a model. And I know for Malawi, when you hear someone is a model, you always think, okay, how do you going to earn a living? But she is earning a living. And we as TNM, as part of this program of Youth Stars of Malawi, our ambition and aspiration is to help these young men through this 1-year program to grow, to evolve, and to improve and to perfect their different arts and skills and talents, and to realize their dreams. And our ambition is by the end of this program, we should be able to identify another cohort of young, distinguished, talented, ambitious Malawians. And when you see these stories, you see that it is possible. Anybody can also do these things and achieve greatness. And the last person that I would like to talk about, and they always say, save the best for last, is this young man by the name of Vincent. His friends call him Vinny. This is a young man, so young, he's like 16, but he's the one who's an expert in videography. He's the one who does actually most of the videos you've seen for LI. He's the one who does those videos. And tonight we've got a very beautiful documentary that you will see via social media that will take you through the work that this young man is able to do. It's unbelievable. He's 16 years old, and he started doing this at 10 years old. It's mind-boggling. I mean, if I remember when I was 16, I don't think there was much I was doing, maybe except for backflips, you know. But this is a young man that is actually doing things. He's building things. He's able to actually make money from his talent. So the long and short of it, the message that we have tonight is that we believe ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things if they just are ambitious enough, if they're just driven enough, if they're disciplined enough to achieve great things. So at this point in time, I would like to take you through a video, the documentary I mentioned that Vinny has done. That is basically quickly talking about these 7 distinguished young individuals. And once this video has finished, I'll ask them to all come in front just to wave and say hi so you can see them. The rest, I think you can talk to them after the event is over and we're mingling. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Now let's watch the documentary. Thank you.